In this video today we're targeting a pallet number 2. I have a glass of Prosecco in my hand. Let's find out why. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm all work dressed and I hold a glass of Prosecco with a broken nail. Thank you to the pallet number 2. I must say I'm feeling really fed up. As you know, we work from home and the pallets we buy normally we have a loads of little stuff like I showed you from the pallet number 1. Annoyingly, pallet number 2 has a lot of big stuff, like big things. Like we have a workbench, like a big workbench, like a workout bench thing. We have like a massive horse blanket, not just like a fabric, it's like really thick. It takes like 1/6 of the pallet. We have some like broken bits of furniture. We have mattresses, like toddler mattresses. We have loads of cushions, pillows, all that sort of stuff that is really bulky and really huge. And for all of you guys who follow, you know that obviously we do work from home, but we do have 5 storage units nearby. But unfortunately, the processing down to the products comes down to us doing this from home, and hence we normally prefer to deal with the smaller products. In this pallet, if it was a person, it would be an a-hole because it's given us a huge amount of grief. I can't unfortunately even get the stuff in here to show you because the stuff is so big. It's just frustrating. So there. I'm a little bit annoyed. Anyway, nonetheless, you don't hear me whinging. But I do anyway because this is my job and I whinge all the time. I did manage to get some of the bits up.
I can vouch for that.
Yes, you could. I do whinge a lot. I get annoyed. I'm a woman. I whinge. So there we have it. Anyway, I managed to do to pull out some of the stuff out of the pallet. So I'll quickly take you through, which is great, right? We have some Intex. Excuse my nail. I feel so embarrassed. Look at this. Like it's no longer pinky. Not actually pinky, but yeah, thanks to the pallet. Anyway, we have Intex tray. That's worth about 25 quid. It's great. It's brand new. It's been unsealed, but it's brand new. As I said, there's a whole Intex tab out there, but without the power. So again, what the hell we're meant to do with this? We already have one in our storage. It's a really expensive one, but we cannot test them. Although they look brand new, we cannot test it. So it's one of those we're going to wait and see until we one day will get a pump. We have one of those. We seem to get them quite often, actually. The little helium balloon things, and again it's good for us because we have the baby. Her first birthday is next week and we already have like 2, used some of them up, and this is going to be used up in no time, but nonetheless it's £35. I wouldn't even dream of sending this because this is, don't forget, the lost property, and for some reason I think couriers deliberately don't deliver certain stuff or confiscate, I don't know, but anyway, this is being kept for ourselves. We have a trampoline ladder. Ironically, again, we had on the other pallet, the trampoline little base thing. So whether they're meant to be going together, I don't know. Nonetheless, it's about £20 worth. Anyway, we don't want it, so that's out of the question. We have cushions and pillows and mattress toppers. Snuggle Down is quite a good make. We're probably looking at £20 for a little mattress topper. It's only double, so yeah, 15-20 quid. It's not bad. It's brand new. It's clean. It's okay. We have Active Energy. I think that was from Lidl. The little battery charger. I do actually have, funnily enough, a 2 battery set that has not been listed that fits that. So again, that's about £25-30. So I'll make a bundle and sell them together for the ease of things. Oh, Jamie! There's loads of those books. We haven't got them all out of the bottom of the pallet. And as I mentioned before, annoying things when you have a big things chucked with the small things get damaged. And unfortunately, my poor little Jamie got damaged quite badly in quite a few of the books, like quite badly. I don't know, this says the retail is £26. Obviously, they're not unless you buy them from probably them direct anyway. But it'd still be worth probably a tenner for the semi-decent one. I love Jamie Oliver, so I might keep the crappy one here just to have a look through. I think it's one of the fairly latest books, hence it's here. And as I said, I've taken 3 out, but it must be like about 12 of them in the bottom of the pallet. So anyway, call it a tenner each, less one I'm going to keep. So that's happy days. Happy days for me. Again, why does this end up there? It's a Sainsbury's screen wash. There is a 1 full box of, I think, 6 or 12. and there's another one that's kind of like dropped all of this loosely out there. So far there is 2 boxes of that. Again, that's worth just not a lot, and it's absolutely like pointless for me as a reseller. It's like 50p at the best at the boot sale, so I have to dig them all out, make sure they're all not leaked and pissed all over the bottom of the pallet, and yeah, that's gonna be a boot sale job. Loads more linen again, loads more linen, curtains, and again, I don't particularly like this, but it's an easy sell. Curtains, bedding, it's an easy sell. So long as the pictures are there, sizing is there, £10-15 a pop is great, and it's like few of them there, which is fine. We had also another Intex Spa little cleaning kit. That's not worth a lot, about £15. Again, to me, it's like somebody bought the Intex Spa with the whole kit, and then somehow it's got damaged in transit, it's got split, and hence we're having bits and bobs of the items in the pallets. So there, have some cosmetic bits, nothing posh, but it's like Italian little honey scented thingy, like body wash thingy. Sorry, yeah. If you know thingy, it's a body wash. Anyway, it's about £10-11 worth. We have some more of the cups that I showed you on the other video. So God knows how many more of those little boxes down below. But anyway, cute. But yeah, I said £25, £20 in fact. Some tarpaulin. Again, it's nice, it's new, it's clean, it's a tenner. Can't argue with that. And then we'll come back to a massive bags of clothing. There is so much clothing, and I hate clothing. However, when I pull out a £70 sheepskin slippers, suddenly I don't hate clothing so much. So that's, you know, I wouldn't sell this at £70. No way you could possibly get this on eBay. So probably maybe £45-50. That'd be great. Also checked some other bits like a kiddie's little toys. Again, it's nothing special, but it's brand new. It's just been lobbed around in the pallet, so it just needs sort of wiping off and tidying up. Again, I looked at those before because I wanted it for our Baba when she was younger, and I think about £12-15 for the box, so that's all good as well. Like, and you get to find out, right? There's so many things that you end up sort of coming across that you've no idea existed. This is like a little sleeping bag, right, for kiddies, and you can sort of pop it up to make it for the little kiddies for the day sleep. And I think you must be able to sort of make this into the cushion, so it becomes like a pussycat cushion thing, right? How cute is that? I know it's really sad, but if you have a kid, you just, as we do, and it's just nice to be able to have the stuff that you want to use anyway. So that looks new, but I'm going to give it a good wash anyway, and that'll be for our Baba later on. We get have some kiddies clothing and just clothes. Well, that's Good Buddy, whatever this is. Looks like a sports bag. I think we have a again, it's brand new. Don't feel yucked. I think this, I wouldn't call this a swimsuit, but I think it's a piece of lingerie, and this is actually Rihanna's. I believe this is a Rihanna's brand. I've no idea how much this is worth yet. It's got no tag attached, but it does have this, so I'm hoping it was, and it is brand new. So we've got loads of shoes. Again, some of them are in boxes, thank God for that, so at least it looks sort of nice and looks new, so you can sell this. And tons and tons of loose clothing that is just needs looking through. I wish I can actually find a easy way of just getting rid of the clothing, apart from cash for clothes, and they pay you like, I don't know, £1 a kilo or something stupid. But yeah, we have to go through this anyway. I have no idea how much the value in the clothes. I sort of like one of those things, I put this in the corner of my mind and forget about this until I have time to sort of rummage through this anyway. But anyway, oh yeah, we also have some kiddies little little bags. You have to colour your own. Again, like somebody sent in this on Amazon for like £5, right? And I think it was including postage. Like, how on earth? This is not even like fit for Royal Mail sizing for the large parcel. So how on earth? And why people do this, I really don't know. But it's probably worth a tenner, but to be fair, probably booter, because again, sizing is an issue when you send stuff. And even the Hermes, which used to be the cheapest, and the Yodel are now having a size, obviously, restrictions, and they're still not as cheap as they used to be anyway. So there we have that. And we have some other foam leg razor. It's a bit trashed. It's a bit dirty. Obviously, it's new, but it has been kicking around the pallet, so it kind of wiped every single corner of the pallet anyway. This is by the ADAPT, which is anything to help to aid people with sort of certain disabilities or issues. Anyway, everything that's normally has like disability issue or whatever, unfortunately people suddenly rip people off, but we're not going to. To me this is worth probably a tenner at the most anyway, according to probably manufacturer, which is about 40 quid. So I'm not prepared to rip people off. If the stuff I need is dirty, if somebody can make use of this, that's cheap anyway. So basically, to sum this up, guys, and I'm sorry that I cannot show you everything because it's big and it's bulky and I cannot possibly bring this in here. It brings me to the stress because the stuff that is there and we can't process this because it's huge. So that basically means that at some point when baby is a bit quieter, we'll have to go out to our storage, we have to put in the buggy and basically just rummage through the stuff and get the big things out, picture them in our unit and put them up for sale. Nonetheless, and I also just quickly, I did tell you we bought 3 pallets, but yet we said it was 2 pallets. Basically, 2 pallets gone in the van straight in, and a 3rd pallet was basically split and added on to the other pallet. So if we round things up, it's basically 2 pallets with the loose bags of stuff around. So if you sort of get confused a little bit, just bear this in mind. There was 3 pallets, but they all been shoved into 2. So there would not be a 3rd video for a random 3rd pallet. So to sum things up, we spent about £1,000 on those pallets. Also forgot to say we have a baby crib, like a sleeping thing, that's worth about £110. So that's another thing that's quite big, but it's brand new and it should be an easy sell. So that obviously adds on to all the value. So technically I think we probably will make a good £500-600. It's just the time and effort they'll take us, especially with the big stuff, to process stuff. It's a little bit annoying and frustrating. So nonetheless, I cut this video short. Well, thank you again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up. And we'll see you again, I'm sure, very soon. And hopefully I fix my nail by then. See you then.